Commanders are about to pull off the most insane homecoming in NFL history. And if you think you've seen a wild offseason, you haven't seen anything yet. Imagine two of the biggest names in football, two brothers with elite pedigrees, both rocking the burgundy and gold in their own backyard. We are talking about a total franchise-altering masterclass that could turn Washington from a rebuilding squad into a legitimate powerhouse overnight. Is the front office actually crazy enough to sign both Stefon and Trevon Diggs to the same roster? The rumors are exploding, the hints are being dropped, and the local legends might finally be coming home to save this team. Before we dive into this potential double-blockbuster move, smash that subscribe button if you want the fastest NFL updates on the planet. We are grinding every single day to keep you ahead of the game, and you do not want to miss what we have coming for the 2026 season. The Rookie Revolution, number reveal and minicamp takeaways. We just wrapped up rookie minicamp over the weekend, and the energy around this facility is absolutely electric. This wasn't just a walkthrough. This was the first real look at the future of the Commanders. First off, we finally have the official jersey numbers for the 2026 draft class, and some of these looks are going to be iconic. Our top pick, Sonny Styles, is officially rocking number 52. Now, I'll be honest with you, when I first heard a defensive standout like Styles was taking 52, I wasn't sold. It felt a bit old-school linebacker for a guy with his versatility. But then I saw the practice photos. Seeing him fly around the field in that 52 jersey, it just works. He looks like a heat-seeking missile out there. Then we've got Antonio Williams, the dynamic receiver out of Clemson. He's taking over number 14. If that number sounds familiar, it should. It's the same one worn by All-Pro Amon-Ra St. Brown. People are already drawing massive comparisons between the two. Williams is expected to be that elite slot technician who can win on third downs and move the chains. With David Blau running a high-octane offensive system similar to what we've seen in Detroit, Williams in that number 14 jersey feels like a match made in heaven. The rest of the class is filling out nicely too. Joshua Joseph is in 48, Catron Allen is wearing 31, and let's talk about Allen for a second. His nickname in the building is Fat Man, and honestly, I love it. Having a backfield duo with Bill Krosky-Merritt and Fat Man, Allen sounds like a nightmare for opposing defensive coordinators. Meanwhile, Matt Goldman is holding down the trenches in 66, and Ethan Kalmakis is looking to secure that third quarterback spot, wearing number 16. But while the drafted guys are getting the hype, there is one undrafted free agent who is making everyone do a double take. Drew Stevens, the kicker out of Iowa, looked like an absolute weapon this weekend. His leg strength is purely legendary. We know Jake Moody has been a roller coaster of inconsistency lately, and Stevens is coming for that job. If he keeps booming kicks with this kind of accuracy in the preseason, we might have a new starting kicker by week 1. But as impressive as the rookies are, they aren't the biggest story in DC right now. There is a much bigger storm brewing on the veteran market that could change the landscape of the entire NFC East. The Diggs brothers, a homecoming masterclass. Now, let's get into the absolute madness that has the entire DMV area buzzing. Could the Commanders actually unite the Diggs brothers? For years, fans have dreamed of Stefon and Trevon playing in their hometown, and for the first time, the stars are aligning in a way that makes this a legitimate possibility. Think about the wide receiver room first. We've been hearing Brandon Ayuk's name linked to Washington for months. Everyone knows the connection between him and Jaden Daniels is real. But let's be objective here. If you want a proven veteran alpha who can step in today and produce a 1,000-yard season, Stefon Diggs might actually be the smarter play. Stefon is coming off a monster year with the Patriots where he helped lead them to a Super Bowl appearance. He's a route-running technician. He has the size, the hands, and the playoff experience this young roster desperately needs. Plus, unlike Ayuk, who is still working his way back from a devastating knee injury, Stefon is healthy and ready to roll. The best part, the legal clouds that were hanging over Stefon have officially cleared. He was acquitted of all charges involving his former chef, meaning he is a completely free agent with no baggage holding him back. And he hasn't been shy about his interest in DC. He's been all over the local media, doing charity events in the area, and talking about how much he loves this city. But here's the kicker. Check this out for a comment challenge. Who would you rather have lining up opposite Terry McLaurin next year? Brandon Ayuk or Stefon Diggs? Drop your pick in the comments right now. This is a massive debate, and I want to see where you guys stand. The heat turned up even more when our new defensive lineman, Charles Omenihu, posted about burgundy and gold on social media, and Stefon responded with the eyes emoji. In the world of modern NFL rumors, that's basically a flare gun being fired into the air. But it's not just about the offense. If you bring in Stefon, you have the perfect leverage to bring in Trevon Diggs to shore up the secondary. Trevon has an incredible history with our head coach, Dan Quinn. Some of Trevon's best professional years came under Quinn's leadership in Dallas. He knows the system, he knows the expectations, and he knows how to take the ball away. Our cornerback room right now is a huge if. We have talent, sure. Trey Amos is promising but coming off an injury. Mike Sainristil has potential but is a rookie. Meek Robertson and Akello Witherspoon are solid veterans, but they aren't Trevon Diggs. Putting Trevon in the secondary gives us a true ballhawk who can shut down one side of the field. Imagine the storyline. Two brothers, both stars, coming home to play for their childhood team under a coach they respect, with a young franchise QB in Jaden Daniels leading the way. It's the kind of move that fills stadiums and wins divisions. Financial flexibility and the final push, the most insane part of this entire scenario. The Commanders can actually afford it. We are sitting on some of the most significant cap space in the entire NFL. We aren't a team that has to penny pinch or restructure 10 different contracts just to make a move. If the front office wants to make a statement, the checkbook is wide open. Stefon might be looking for a one-year prove-it deal to show the league he's still that elite number one guy after his recent legal hurdles. Trevon is looking for a place where he can thrive and get back to his all-pro form. Washington offers both of them the chance to be heroes in their own backyard. We saw the Terrell brothers join forces in Atlanta, but this would be on a completely different level. This would be a cultural shift for the Washington Commanders. It signals to the rest of the league that DC is no longer a place where careers go to die. It's a destination. As we head into OTAs and eventually training camp, the pressure is on. The roster is being rebuilt from the ground up, and the foundation looks stronger than it has in decades. Whether it's Antonio Williams tearing it up in the slot or the potential for a Diggs brothers takeover, the 2026 season is shaping up to be a historic ride. But wait until you hear what's happening with the offensive line battle, because there is a massive shakeup coming that no one is talking about yet. We're going to be back in the studio tomorrow to break down every single rep from the upcoming practices. The road to the Super Bowl starts now, and the Commanders are finally playing chess while the rest of the division is playing checkers. Stay locked in, stay hyped, and as always, hail to the Commanders. I'll see you in the next one.